Hey everybody, Sam Cavaris in the Nimnik Chevrolet Video Sports Update. The Combine is over and the Senior Bowl obviously is over. So the Jaguars are now going to go to some pro days, see how guys work out on their home field, and make some decisions for the draft coming up at the end of April. This time was very important though for Gus Bradley and Dave Caldwell to kind of get together. I mean, what would be better than to sit down at a football environment, Indianapolis or in Mobile, and to talk football and philosophy. I mean, it's why Bradley got hired, because he has a similar philosophy to Caldwell. And Caldwell obviously has had success everywhere he's been, and this is the only job that he's known, so he's very kind of attuned to it. And that's the reason that he hired Bradley, because he likes how he thinks. Now, all of it's going to come down to players, but the one thing that we do know now, that Caldwell has a certain philosophy. Big schools, big competition. And that was very different than what the Jaguars have followed the last few years under Gene Smith, who was always looking for the right player in the right situation, and it didn't matter whether or not it was a big school or not, which means it's a hit or miss. Cecil Shorts looks like a hit. Several others, Tequan Underwood and others, maybe not so much. But when you look at what Caldwell wants to do and listen to Bradley talk, they are on the same page. And Bradley very clearly said that A, they're going to look at pass rush as a big priority, and Caldwell said B, if they do find a trading partner, they will move that first round pick in order to, if they find somebody that they want later down that they think they can get. So it's not solid that they'll take it, but if they do, don't be surprised if it's somebody that's almost a lock solid. Well, there is no such thing in the draft, but somebody who can come in and contribute right away and rush the passer, because that changes the whole dynamic of what you can do on defense. The Jaguars went from the 6th overall defense to something in the lower 3rd overall based on injuries and based on all kinds of things that they couldn't get done in 2012. The other thing that was interesting is that Bradley clearly has a timetable that has been approved by Shad Khan and Dave Caldwell. Something Mike Mularkey didn't have. Mularkey was operating under the assumption that he was going to work for the next 3 years to build the team. Clearly, the record, 2-14, didn't allow him to do that, and he and Gene Smith virtually out the door at the same time after 1 year. But Bradley knows, and has been given this idea by Shad Khan himself, that he wants the team to improve and get better, so he's got some time to work on it. So what are they going to be? Hard to say. But any kind of improvement is certainly what Shad Khan is looking for. We'll see the decisions that they make coming up very soon. I'm Sam Cavaris, and that's the Nimnik Chevrolet Video Sports Update.